This exercise is a practice in really letting thoughts go so that you can better acknowledge them, but also better let go of negative thoughts as they arise. This can be done both in the moment when you're feeling particularly negative thoughts kind of creep in, but it can also be a really good practice for training your brain and how to deal with this on an ongoing basis as well. So when we actively try to think positive thoughts, even when we try to be optimistic, a lot of times these unpleasant thoughts just happen. That's reality, right? We can't avoid them. And actually, it's healthier to acknowledge them versus pretend like everything's always fine all the time, right? So, your mindfulness practice can actually help you approach these thoughts with more of like a curiosity versus a frustration. And this is really going to help you build an understanding of your thought patterns. And so that when unpleasant thoughts come, because they will, they're just not going to hook you quite so strongly. And you can learn to better let them be present without consuming you. So this exercise is going to be, again, a practice in letting go so that you can acknowledge, but not let them consume. So the first thing you're going to do is close your eyes. And if you don't feel totally comfortable with that, kind of soften your gaze and focus on something that's still, that's not moving. And really focus on the points of contact in your body. Allow yourself to feel grounded and secure as you sit. Breathe deeply and feel the support of your chair or cushion, couch. Now what I want you to do is pay attention to what you are experiencing in your mind. What thoughts are coming up? Really try to identify the emotions that come with them. So if negative thoughts are coming up, pay special attention to those and kind of take note to what you are feeling and what you are thinking. Try your best to be specific versus just saying, I'm feeling a lot of negative things. What is it? Is it sadness, frustration, pain, just kind of a general unpleasantness? I want you to do this for a few minutes. Even just 2, if that's all you have. But as you do it, note the thoughts and the feelings that are coming and going. This practice is really about focusing on the impermanence. So see each thought, acknowledge it, and then let it pass. So as you're noting your thoughts and your feelings, try connecting those to things like phrases like coming and going. And then after those few minutes, you're going to return to the body for a few deep breaths. And remind yourself that thoughts come and go, and you have a choice in whether or not you believe each one. So I want you to pause me and just take 2 minutes to focus on your thoughts. Now that you've unpaused me, hopefully you've taken a few at least to just focus on your breathing, note your thoughts, note your feelings. And with this practice, you might have a lot of thoughts. Regardless of their tone, all of them are okay. The goal with this is to practice letting all of your thoughts come in so that we can learn how and when to let things go and when to focus our attention. So when you do have negative thoughts, or I should say when we do have negative thoughts, we do often invite judgment and we try to just kind of like resist them, make them go away. But instead, what we want to do is try to note the feeling, note the thought, and then visualize it, letting it go, seeing it pass, seeing it come, seeing it go. And this can really help discourage the judgments and really encourage acknowledgement without consumption. So I encourage you to practice this again and again, because with all of this, the more we practice it, the more we're training our brain to do it just on an everyday, all of the time basis. Have a great day.